aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So today I have a review video that I'm so excited to do. It is on the Kat Von D Star-Studded Eyeshadow Book. This product retails for $55 at Sephora. It is a Sephora exclusive product and I'm gonna just hold this. If you guys watched my Sephora haul video last week, I mentioned this product and I mentioned that I hadn't really used it at that point, but after playing with it as much as I have since I've done that video, I am obsessed. Now the reason I'm so over the moon about this product is because Kat Von D's eyeshadows are some of my all-time favorites. And the reason for that is because they are smooth, creamy, pigmented, almost like a really good Urban Decay eyeshadow. But the thing that sets Kat Von D's eyeshadows apart from the rest of the crowd is that she has the most unique color options I have ever seen. I picked up the holiday eyeshadow palette last year as well, and this one is very similarly laid out. And I was so over the moon with the one last year that I didn't even question whether or not I wanted to purchase this. I just saw it in store. They didn't even have a tester out. I saw it, I needed it, I grabbed it, and I left the store with pride, knowing that I wouldn't regret my purchase, and I don't. The palette comes in a box like this. It is very, very thin, as you can see, which is one of my favorite products about this. And then the palette just slips out. This is what the outer packaging looks like, and I have to say it is so stinking gorgeous. If you guys have been following Kat Von D's makeup line this year, you guys know she has been obsessed with the black studs in her packaging because her new Studded Kiss lipsticks just recently came out, and I did do a whole review and swatch video on that lipstick line, and the packaging on those was so beautiful looking, just like a studded, black studded lipstick case. It was just so stinking gorgeous. And this is like a, it's kind of like a plasticky, but like a very shiny plasticky outer packaging with the little studs in the shape of a star. And this is what the back of the palette looks like. It shows you guys all of the colors you're getting as well as the color names, and it shows you guys how to actually use the palette. The palette just opens up like this. You are getting a mirror up here, which is a really good size mirror. And then this is what the eyeshadows look like. You are getting a little plastic sleeve that can be folded out. To be honest, I'm not crazy about this sleeve. The sleeve does have the eyeshadow names on it, but the eyeshadow names are also written on the back of the palette, which I love. So if you guys wanted to cut out this plastic sleeve, you absolutely could. Now, the thing that this sleeve is useful for is that it shows you how the eyeshadows are grouped. Now, the reason Kat Von D kind of grouped them like this is to show you guys that you can use this palette in quads of 4. You are getting 24 eyeshadows in here, so technically you're getting 6 quads of 4 eyeshadows a piece. This quad up here is actually the one that I'm wearing on my eyes today, so you guys can see I did blow out this gorgeous burnt orange color. It's an amazing burnt orange matte. Love. I blew it out in the crease. As you can see, I did use both of these colors here on the lid, and I used this color here as my highlight, and this quad is life, people. And you can just see the other quads you're getting. You're getting kind of like a blue quad here, you're getting a purple quad, a green quad, another neutral quad, another kind of neutrally quad. This one's kind of almost like earthy tones. So now I'm just gonna jump into an individual swatch on all 24 of the colors so you guys can see what they look like on my hand. We are going to do them in quads, just the way that they are supposed to be used according to Kat Von D. So starting off with this first quad here, the overall look of this quad really reminds me of like a tropical inspired, gorgeous, like sun bronzed look. So the highlight shade you are getting is called Solar, which is a light matte peach color. Then you are getting Nephilium, which is a gorgeous kind of metallic bronzy color. Then Platonic is a beautiful duochrome peach to gold, almost with a little bit of green shimmer in it. And then you are getting Mandala, which is a beautiful rusty matte medium orange color. It is stunning. Now we're moving into the second quad here. Now this overall quad really reminds me kind of like different metallic tones. First off, you are getting a light buttercream color called Damned, which is a gorgeous matte highlight. Then you are getting Division, which is a medium, almost like a titanium gunmetal metallic color. Then you are getting Depeche, which is a medium bronzy color. And then you are getting Brass Knuckles, which is a gorgeous, very, very yellowy metallic gold. This third quad is the beautiful blue quad. Now, the overall look of this palette is definitely like a starry, starry night, very, very gorgeous midnight blue type look. So first off, you are getting Anti-Star, which is a really, really chunky white glitter color. Then you are getting Estrella, which is a metallic, darker navy blue. Then you are getting Black Star, which is a dark black with silver overlaying glitter in it. And then you are getting Starflyer, which is my favorite one in this quad. This is just a beautiful matte bright cobalt blue. Now onto the gorgeous purple quad, which is a really pretty purple quad looking at it in the palette, but this is definitely the weakest portion of this entire palette. First off, you are getting Banshee, which is a really nice kind of light pinky white matte highlight. Then you are getting Violator, which is a slightly metallic, gorgeous lilac-y purple. Then we have Gothica, which I don't even know why anybody created this eyeshadow. This is not an eyeshadow. This is just purple sand that they have pressed into a an eyeshadow pan. It is so, so bad. And then we have Fascination Street, which is another really, really bad one. This one could have been gorgeous. It looks like a bright cobalt purple, but it just swatches like nothing. Then for the last neutral quad, is actually one of my favorites in the palette. It is just a gorgeous standard neutral quad. First off, you are getting Mauve, which is a nice light tan cream highlight color. Then Heaven Knows is a really, really pretty, kind of like a pinky tan color. Then Smith's is a gorgeous metallic, almost like a copper penny type color. And Leather is just a really, really beautiful matte medium brown. And then lastly, we're going to do the green quad. So gorgeous, kind of reminds me of like a forest. It's so pretty. First off, you are getting Crosses, which is another just light matte highlight color. Then you are getting Covenant, which is a medium like khaki army green. Then you are getting Craft, which is a darker forest green with silver sprinkles of glitter in it. And then you are getting Cult, which is a gorgeous mid-tone metallic grass green. Now the overall eyeshadow quality and formula in this palette is quite hit and miss, which is really unfortunate because Kat Von D's eyeshadows are normally generally really, really great. Most of them are fantastic. They fit right in line with what I expect out of a Kat Von D eyeshadow. They're creamy, pigmented, blendable, just gorgeous. But then there are those like Gothica, which is just sand that they have pressed into this eyeshadow pan. And then there's Fascination Street, which has no pigment in it. Each of the pans contains 1.4 grams of product, which is almost as big as a full-size MAC eyeshadow. So you're getting a really good amount of product in each pan. With the couple exceptions that I mentioned that have a formula issue, most of them are pretty good. I do want to mention that this eyeshadow palette, I have to say, has the least unique colors in it as compared with eyeshadow palettes that Kat Von D normally releases. For example, even her Monarch and Chrysalis palettes, last year's holiday palette, most of Kat Von D's eyeshadows are so unique. They have such different nuances that you just don't find in other palettes. But for some reason, a lot of these colors in this palette just kind of read as ordinary to me. And the reason I say that a lot of these just read as ordinary to me is because the colors and the quads that I'm the most excited about are the neutral ones, where I know I probably have a lot of dupes of those colors, but those are the quads that have me the most excited. For example, this quad down here is super nice. The one I'm wearing today, I love. But I also know that those colors in those quads aren't necessarily unique. Still think for $55, it's still a really good use of your money if you love Kat Von D shadows and you want to expand your collection. I still think that it's a good value for money, but as compared to other Kat Von D palettes that I have and that I know Kat Von D has a fantastic color expansion, I guess, this one just didn't impress me as much as previous ones have. Love the amount you're getting in here. Love the packaging. It's nice and thin. Very good for traveling. I love how she did break it down by quad, so it's easy for those of you guys who may get overwhelmed with just a big palette of colors. Because a lot of the colors are hit and miss, I'm just kind of on the fence about it. So I hope this review helped you guys out. Let me know what you guys think of this palette in the comments down below. And let me know if you guys are going to pick it up or if you guys have already picked it up, what you guys think of it. And I will catch you guys on my bonus video on Saturday. I'll see you guys then. Bye. In this bad boy, you are getting 15 of the deluxe sample or the mini-sized box, very Indian inspired, as you can tell, with this really beautiful like burgundy red